Let's elaborate a little on esotericism and science, the definition, and why it happens so often that we are categorizing. When you go to Wikipedia and you are searching for soul or Reiki, soon you will find this is not scientifically proven, this is some esotericism. And then things, situations are being labeled. And the problem of the label is loaded with negative energy, with conspiracy theories. Imagine you tell me something happened in your life and you had your own experiences and say, you are a conspiracy theorist. You would feel offended only because I can't share what happened in your life. And this leads to our capacity of believing something. And believing something has to do with respect. When I respect you, I say, first, I believe what you tell me. If I'm clueless in this topic, why shouldn't I believe you first? Only when I know it better. Then I can replace it. And believe me, this happens very often. When these scientists can't explain something, then it's esotericism. It goes beyond the capacity of understanding. But they have no capacity of believing. This reminds me of a wonderful conversation that I had these days with a friend. He told me that in the ocean, orca whales are attacking schiffer boats. And he asked me this question, is this the effect of climate change? Or is this revenge of nature? And I thought it might be revenge of nature, because we enter their living room, the water. And as animals are shy, they feel offended. They might say, this is a threat to our family, to my living room, to my living water place. And they just try to defend themselves. And when the conversation went on, we even talked on the water itself, because we don't know the ocean. There are so many undiscovered things that we don't know. Even the element water itself, it has so many secrets that scientists can't understand. Remember that more and more scientists come to the conclusion that water has a memory. This is already advanced science. And when I touched this topic, that we don't even know the structure of water completely, then he asked me, now you will lead me into the area of esotericism. And then I said, no, not at all. And then he suddenly said a word that is wonderful, that describes everything perfect. Why should we classify something that we don't understand with esotericism, which is loaded with a lot of negative energy? Why not just using the word unexplored border area? This is fantastic. Unexplored border area. Because with our science, we can increase our knowledge, but something is not yet explored. We know a lot, but here comes something that is not explored. It needs to be explored. So this is the unexplored border area. This has nothing to do with esotericism or woo-woo stuff or scary ghosty thing. We just don't know about it. There was a time where we had no radio frequencies. If you had showed up in these times with the cell phone, they would have burned you. And now it's totally normal. What means knowledge, science is just growing, and including more and more details. And when we find something, or when our scientists find something that they can't explain, it's not esotericism, it's not conspiracy. It's just a subject where we have no clue. It is the unexplored border area. And our universe is so huge. There's a lot of stuff that we can't understand. And I think we should have respect for all the things that we don't know. They exist, we just can't understand them. And we can't classify them as esotericism or conspiracy. And why does this happen? Most of these scientists, these educated professors, they say, I have the knowledge, I studied, I know everything. And when I can't explain something, this doesn't exist. It seems as if they have fear to lose their fame. And in general, I think mostly it is fear. When I can't understand this, when there's no clarification for me, I have fear because this could be dangerous. Put it away, put it away, put it away. Don't let it exist. And when we appear with fear, this means we are weak. We don't have the strength to say, I don't know everything. There's much more, but interesting. Let's elaborate it. When this really gets my interest, then I can say, I will focus on this point. I will get more and more clarity and not just throwing it away. Esotericism, conspiracy theory. When I feel in this topic, I feel these people show their weakness. They don't show their strength. Wow, interest, I don't know it, but let's explore this. Is there something more than I know? I cannot know everything. Does it sound familiar? I know that I know nothing, is the saying derived from Plato's account of the Greek philosopher Socrates, for I was conscious that I knew practically nothing. Probably you already heard from this Socrates Paradox. And I think this is really wise. We cannot judge until we have enough data. And there's so much to learn. Man wants to judge quickly. I know it, therefore it is like this. A quick judgment makes our head free, our mind free for new things. But judging too early can produce a lot of mistakes. And not only for others, also for ourselves. Because when we believe in something that is not true, we are believing the lie. We are lying to ourselves, just to make it simple. But our universe isn't simple. And the good thing is, we will never understand this, because it's too much. And therefore, it's no problem to say, I'm clueless. I want to learn. But in most things, I'm clueless. And I accept this. And I still love the world. I love my life. I love you, even if I don't understand you. Does this seem familiar to you? I love you, even if I don't understand you. This is unconditional love. Isn't this beautiful? So admitting that we are clueless opens us the door to love unconditionally. Thank you very much for following this elaboration. Thanks for listening until the end. But this is not the end. There's more good stuff on my channel. Choose something that you like.